Welcome back, Agent. We have an urgent request from Special Operations. Those guys were supposed to investigate the story of Money Boy Trey and Truth Hurts by retelling the story about their obsession of unspoken purpose. Unfortunately, they're hit with multiple goofies from within Unspoken sector, and they can't take them all at once. According to their reports, there's a YouTuber known as Eat with Q who is constantly being bullied by said multiple goofies. I don't know what their obsession is about a muckbanger, but they're hell-bent on destroying Q's platform. One of the targets has been surfaced. Lately, this storyteller has receipts and sources about Q's past, and also your target has a problem with Unspoken, inviting a trans woman to her platform and calling out on this storyteller's BS. Your target is Cheryl Grabowski. Your mission is to investigate this strange hatred with Eat with Q and find out why Cheryl is attacking Unspoken's new friend. Although this is Special Ops Playground, a helping hand wouldn't hurt. This is good news for us. Looking into Trench's news is like unloading a frozen food truck, but the freight is all over the place. We could use a break. Dismissed, and if you see something, write something.
But if you get your ass on social media and say anything about me, you gonna get it. Shut your nasty, filthy mouth! You evil Baphomet!
Unspoken don't!
Bruh.
You have your soul.
And this concludes.
Welcome to the lounge. My name is Shadow, and I have a story to tell. Mukbang is one of these trends that shouldn't be introduced on social media. It's a practice which originated from South Korea. The host talks to their viewers on whatever topic they're going to be talking about while eating large quantities of food in front of them. All that food is unsettling, not to mention the possibilities of high blood pressure and diabetes. But today's story is not about me complaining about a trend I can easily ignore. No, this story is about a YouTuber who is constantly getting harassed by a bunch of goofies, something I can't ignore. As my saying goes, if you see something, write something. This is Eat with Q, a muckbanger with 500,000 subscribers. From the looks of things, her only crime is just eating and talking. She's also a married woman and moved to Africa to be with her husband. For many people, this seems like something that shouldn't be on my table. But as I continue to study the hatred about unspoken purpose and her friends, I noticed the goofies have a problem with Unspoken, and anyone defending Eat with Q. Of course, based on our last episode, we already covered the two YouTubers who don't know when to let go and stop harassing other YouTubers. But Money Boy and Truth Hurts aren't the only ones who don't know what the scroll down feature is. There are other YouTubers who has a problem with Q and is determined to make Q's life as miserable as possible. This is Cheryl Grabowski, a muckbanger with a strange problem. Again, this situation landed on my desk. This story starts off in the aftermath of Tony's death. Tony was the husband of Truth Hurts, but he passed away. At that time, Unspoken wasn't happy with the terrible twos, that is Money Boy and Truth Hurts, with their daily bullshit.
When I heard Too Strong's motherfucking voice, fighting for her motherfucking life for some shit anybody with an ounce of fucking sense would know that motherfucker did not do. Okay, now I don't know why she keep on trying to prove herself to these stupid ass motherfuckers. I don't have a fucking clue. But it's pissing me off, y'all. It's pissing me off.
And she wasn't happy with Too Strong trying to defend herself with those unruly kids over there, knowing full well that hurting Unspoken and her friends is their hard-on. They accused Too Strong's husband of murder, ripping her apart. There will be a story about why those bastards went out their way to harass Too Strong in a future episode. But for now, we need to stay on topic. Almost at the end of Unspoken's live, a commenter wants to hop on Unspoken's panel.
I really want to apologize for her behalf, because that's really weird, and she's really too old. She's too old to be doing that.
Do you know why she has an issue with the content creator Eat with Q? Like, because have you followed this to that extent?
I really don't, but it's giving. I feel like Q really mind her business, and it's giving jealousy. Like it's giving hater vibes on that level.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. It is.
like it's very like really weird.
The lady speaking is Latrina Richardson. Latrina is Cheryl's cousin. She apologized to Unspoken for Cheryl's behavior. It seems her family is really not on board with Cheryl's behavior. Cheryl has a deep grudge with her family, especially her sister. In the past, there was friction between Cheryl and her mother, so much so that Cheryl didn't attend at her mother's funeral. And that was the day Cheryl's family lost the respect of her, while Latrina made new friends from within Unspoken's sector. Cheryl doesn't like the fact that Unspoken is allowing Latrina to be on Unspoken's panel. Cheryl accused Unspoken reaching out to Latrina, and she accuses Latrina for filling Unspoken's head with the lies. I don't think Cheryl understands how free will works. Unspoken didn't find Latrina. Latrina found Unspoken. Latrina is a grown woman, and if she wants to speak her mind, so be it. But Latrina isn't the only person Cheryl has a problem with. She also have a problem with Eat with Q. She claims she has receipts that can damage Q's reputation, and a source to back it up. This is Amia, a YouTuber from Liberia. She claims that she knows Q personally, and has some receipts that will damage Q's reputation. But like Cheryl, she has a habit of falsifying a narrative. There will also be a story about this beautiful yet crazy YouTuber. Realizing Amia's claims were debunked by Unspoken and the others, she turns to Moneyboy Trey, and truth hurts, little does Cheryl know that she's a pawn in their game of chess. And then she also turns to a guy named Christopher Wignall. But again, Cheryl's hidden malice and lack of research knows no bounds. For Christopher Wignall gets his unseasoned bratwurst polished by watching black people tear each other apart. Remember my story about Leave No Witness? Now imagine him, but as a white supremacist. He gives her armchair legal advice on how to deal with Unspoken. There's a future story about this guy. But Unspoken has special plans for Christopher, so until she's done dealing with him, we'll leave him alone. It seems Cheryl has a glass house that needs a nice rock. It turns out, Cheryl has a dark past. Her ex-husband has a habit of touching children. The family of Cheryl's pointed it out to her, but she ignored it, one of two reasons why her family don't want nothing to do with her. But the question remains, why is Cheryl obsessed with a muckbanger she'll never meet? The answer is simple: jealousy. Q is happily married, has a YouTube channel with 500,000 subscribers, and 20+ years younger. Realizing Cheryl is getting attacked on all fronts, Unspoken from one end, Latrina from another, other YouTubers, especially those who supports Q and Unspoken, and her family who will threaten to reveal everything if this keeps up. Cheryl's narrative is starting to fall at the seams, but somehow the North Carolina native isn't showing signs of backing down. She will have her counterattack, and the public will be waiting. This story about the goofies bothering Eat with Q isn't over. We'll get back to this furball in the next story. For now, this is Shadow signing off. And if you see something, write something.
Nice work, Agent. Why the cute ones gotta be the crazy ones? This Cheryl lady got a ton of issues underneath that foundation. Anyway, Special Ops can finally get some legroom. Stay alert, because they may need our help again. Something tells me that these miserable kids will not rest till Eat with Q is out of social media. Return to base, Agent, and take the rest of the day off. Hell, I need to take a day off, and a cold one after seeing that mess. Thank you for visiting Shadow Storyteller. If you like what you saw, click the like, the bell, and notification buttons for up-to-date content. Until next time.